that has been agreed by my National Executive Committee. And I stand here to confirm that 16 Premier League teams have passed the first instance body distance. So congratulations. This, to me, the autonomy means a lot. And I want to promise you that autonomy is here to stay. And I would like you, the leadership of BFL, to know that we might have teething problems from the start. I think the CEO has shared the MOA, which we feel can guide us. That's the first step. Then we can see how best we can improve from there. But assurance is you will have 100% support from the BFA under my leadership to make sure that this dream comes true. Autonomy in itself is not independence. Let me maybe correct it. It is not independence, it is autonomy. You are given some rights to govern yourselves. Okay? It's not like I am the one who gives you the rights to play football in country. And the reason why we are here is because we are guided by our constitution, the Botswana Football Association constitution. We are guided by CAF and also FIFA constitutions. So we are going to be partners forever because we are guided by those principles of running football in Botswana. We are not just building a league. We are building a legacy that is going to be sustainable and that is going to see our players compete worldwide. What you need to understand as club owners, as chairpersons, is that meeting as such or being a BFL shareholder does not mean yourself. You are representing the heartbeat of the nation, being your kids that are playing football or your athletes. So any decision that you make, let it not be centered around ourselves. Let it be centered around knowing that we are here because we want sustainability for kids out there. The reason why you managed to get the license does not mean we have arrived. I have a seat with the first instance body. It looks like all of you teams, I'll say all because it's majority, you do what we call cut and paste. It has to stop. You need to understand that we want openness to know the challenges so that when we do regulations locally, we know what we are talking about. We don't want to think that because we have complied now, it means everything else is okay. So we have taken a decision as the National Executive Committee to make sure that all teams, starting from yourselves, are going to be inducted on what first instance body is. And I feel because we are trying to encourage you to be professional, we don't want a situation whereby we teach Reading Allo tomorrow, he says I was the chairman then, now Alec is not, I don't know anything. Then you start being lied to by somebody to say there's a consultant that does first instance body registration. That is wrong. We need to have sustainability in our clubs because now the mindset has to change. Autonomy means a lot of things. We fight because we feel we know business. But if you can fail or not comply with first instance body, know that you still have a long way to go. That was the first step that started in 2018. We are in 2024 and we are talking of the same issues that happened in 2018. But we are here, and with my confidence and my National Executive Committee, we are saying, let's change our mindset and give you autonomy. And I stand here pleading with you for me not to regret this things that I took. And if we do it right, you will see everything going right. And remember, so let's be bold, let's embrace the future with open arms and work towards building clubs that are not only champions on the pitch, but champions in business. Recently, about 2 weeks back, which I would want maybe to start thinking, Gambling Authority gave away sport betting licenses. And in that meeting, when I went there, I figured that apparently statistics shows that on one platform, which I can't mention now, there were 410,000 people or bettors from Botswana. 75% obviously were women, but according to the statistics. So that was only one betting company. So they have given a license of how many, Chief? I think 6 or 10, somewhere there, to those betting companies. And they are international companies. I won't mention them by name, but they will be, I think they have been advertised. Those are the platforms that you are using currently to bet for Bomo, Sala, and everybody. So we are saying, let us partner properly with those companies so that that money can be used home and that money can be utilized properly within our clubs. And yes, as BFA, we have raised our hand and we were granted, I think, an SMS line so that we can start the trivias and we can start doing whatever promotions that we want for us to start generating money as well as BFA. In a nutshell, I would like to take this time to say this is the time for us to see Premier League shine, to see zebras shine. This is the time to put our emotions aside and stand united for the goodness of the game. My plea with you is, as you get into your next session of discussions, we know we've been hurt. I know, I'm not asking. I know some things people feel were not done properly, they could have been done right. Let's reflect and see where we want to take our football. Do we want to leave this place as one united family, or do we want to leave this place as disgruntled as the past? I plead with you to take note of that and know that we are looking at you as BFA to make sure you lead the cause. I started it, I always make mention. I was persecuted, chairman can attest to that, by the previous regime. I've had meetings with them and I said to them, I'll do my part to make sure that we do things right together. So I started it, why can't you follow suit? Yeah. It's difficult and it's a painful process because I'm one of the ones that were always in newspapers eating money, isn't it? But I'm here seeing people that persecuted me. I extended my hand and said, let us do this for football. And I encourage you guys to say everything that you are going to be discussing or everything that you are going to be discussing in this room, let football be a winner at the end of the day. And anyway, my plea for the last time is, we have two documents that I always hear being tossed around. When it suits Tariq, it is MOA. When it suits Resibero as the board member or board director, he uses the constitution. I would like us to be sober in our dealings. I understand where all these uncertainties are coming from. We shall align all these things and have no issues going forward. Okay? We as the BFA has put forward an MOA which we feel will guide our partnership. And I would like us to look at it. Tata, okay? Tata. Tata, I mean, be confident that that is the right document that can start our relationship. BFL has been having two constitutions, one 2022, the other 2023. When Reza Kem wants to use 2022, he feels it's right. When Resebo wants 2023, he feels it's right. But mind you, it was signed by yourselves as shareholders, okay? Not us at the BFA. With us, we would like you to align your constitution, if you are going to take that decision as the General Assembly, to align your constitution with our agreement as Botswana Football Association. So I would like to take this time to say good luck on your discussions, and mind you, you are going to be also having to vote for your leadership. Let us vote leaders with integrity. I stand here confident because at least in the next stanza, whether we use the constitution or we use the MOA, I'm very sure the independent should be independent if you are going to choose them. That's my plea. I don't want a situation whereby now we want Mutwana to come from the back. Let us try to be sober and know that the product that we are leading, or the product that we want to give it a face that is not tainted. We want to give it a face that can protect the game and also be out there in public or in the business community. So those are the ways that I would like to say thank you very much and have fruitful discussions in your assembly. And as always, because you are going to go to the real one, which is the assembly, I would like you to consider our proposals that we have put before you, and also try to navigate and try to start knowing where we can put first division so that it becomes a body itself, or it can be recognized not only when it suits BFL or only when it suits Botswana Football Association. With that, I thank you and have a blessed day. Thank you. Very soon with First National Bank of Botswana, one of the biggest partnerships that will solidify where we want to drive football to. This is just the beginning. Club owners and partners. The sponsorship represents more than just financial backing. It is a vote of confidence in the potential of our league. FNBB believes in our vision for the future, and together we will elevate the league to new heights. Their commitment is the start of many great things to come. I'm saying this because we sat in a meeting with the CEO and he promised that this is the start. And we need to nurture this relationship well, because we can extend, we can have partners through FNB. Remember, we are talking about a financial powerhouse or a bank that many of us here or all of us here have an account with. All the business people in country, because of their swift exchange rates and everything that is there, everybody is using it. I'm very sure of that. Okay, and they promised that they do have partners or they have customers that are elated and they want to partner with us, but they are just observing to see if we are doing things right. This is the time when now we need to touch on our integrity of our leaders that are now leading our football. This is very key in the sense that we need the openness that football needs. We need to do things right. Gone are the days where football used to be we Run your clubs professionally, please. That's what I'm pleading you with. Commercialization is very key, and I would like all teams here present to compete on the global stage. And let me take this opportunity to congratulate Orapa United for qualifying to go. This is one of the teams that started just like every other club here. I was part of it with the Resebeho when they dismantled all the teams in Orapa, and they said we want to commercialize football, or the mine said they want to support one team. And a lot of people were disgruntled, but here they are. They are showing the world that unity can bring something. We did the same thing with Galaxy. We can see that in 10 years, they have achieved so much because they were united and they were driven by one thing: to see football grow and also to see youngsters getting paid properly. And